when my mom went in for a job interview to work as a family practitioner at a local hospital, the white male interview panel said to her, with really only one question, why do you foreigners come to the US and take all of our jobs? So this is a repeated pattern, unfortunately.
Yeah, so I think that's a very important point that you raised about the history. In where I grew up, in and around the time I was a high school student in New York and New Jersey, this episode of a hate group called Dot Busters, which focused specifically on Hindu women with the idea of with violence and murders committed in the late 80s. And I think that what also around that time, there was a huge population increase in Jersey City.
And what's different about what's happening now, Sheetal, versus even a few years ago, is that often those people who make the remarks, they now have the ability to call ICE or Border Patrol. So folks in our communities are rightfully scared. They're very nervous. They're anxious about what's going on. And I think it speaks to now what we need to do as a community to fight back.
So, with that, what are your thoughts?
So, I think, there's no question that we can contribute, we should contribute, and that is going to be a meaningful way forward for us to raise our voice about the policies and the priorities that our community members have and how we want to see this country move forward.